Hello, everybody. Today is December 13th, 2020. Yesterday, I posed a very important question: how to nullify the contract we made when entering this world. I have decided that there's only one way, and the only way is to abandon the primary condition of this reality, which is eating. Now, why would I do this? Why would I not eat for a while? The answer is simple. We as human beings are three things. One is the soul, which is actually the entire body. The soul can be in the fingertip, it can be in the toe, it can be in the heart, it can be everywhere. And it's like a torus, it engulfs our entire body. It is the logical mind, the thought process. Now, if you think of the body as a biological robot, our consciousness, the way we think, perceive reality, that would be the software. And of course, there's the physical body, which is the hardware. This reality is multi-dimensional. So the physical body is the third dimension, the mind or the software, the consciousness is the fourth dimension, and the soul is the fifth dimension. We are taught for the most part since we are born in this world to operate only in the third dimension. Most of us are able to go into the fourth dimension somewhat because, well, we all think, right? Unless there's a defect up there. But the majority of people never really get into the fifth dimension, which is the soul part. And what are some characteristics of the soul part? The way we feel, and also our ability to bring our soul forth into this reality. Let's call it, for example, when someone is a tennis player and is really good, or the best perhaps, they're able to somehow combine the third, the fourth, and the fifth together to work in harmony to produce really good results. But for the most part, most of us are barely functioning at bare minimum levels with all three dimensions. Now, as I've presented over the years, this world is really just one giant farm. Farm Earth, farm planet Earth. And the main product on this earth is us, or specifically our light. Long story short, the trinity in this world is the sun, the moon, and the sky itself. The sun gives us energy, but it's mostly to manipulate our minds and the way that we feel. The moon takes our energy, which is mostly designed to harvest or collect our spiritual essence. And the sky itself pretty much says whatever happens on this planet is dictated by the laws underneath the sky, if you will, because we are disconnected from the rest of the universe, or our solar system, or galaxy, or depends how far high you want to go. Their counterparts on Earth are the three popes: the white pope, the black pope, and the gray pope. The white symbolizes the sun, the black represents the moon or the military, and the gray pope represents the financial branch. In essence, we are all the property of the gray pope, or to be more specific, the papal bloodlines. In 2017, I found out about the hidden accounts in our names that are created at birth or when we become citizens of a specific country, which state we have our normal accounts, but the hidden accounts, which is the system itself, is literally their expectations of the labor we produce while we are alive, essentially our light. How much light can they harvest from us? And how did I prove it? I tried several combinations to try to figure out my hidden accounts, and it's all tied to your if you live in the United States, your social security and the routing number for the specific Federal Reserve branch you belong to. And yeah, I made payments, a lot of payments. Half of them were reversed, half of them were permanent. But by doing it, I proved to myself that the part of the soul, the light within, exists. More so, since I was very young, I've had visions of an oncoming apocalypse. Now, if you look at the Mayan calendar, it was supposed to be December 21st, 2012. But how everything is in reverse in this reality, it could be January 12th, 2021, or any date leading to that date since today, really. When the pandemic started, I made a video 2 hours and a half long that explained all that is happening, which still stands true for the most part. The only difference might be how the apocalypse itself might manifest. It may be just simply the transition to a technocracy, a global technocracy that pretty much says technology puts so many frequencies into our minds that we become like robots, unable to think or feel for ourselves, and pretty much means the death of the soul itself. So, why am I doing what I'm about to do? Or for the next 2 weeks, I guess. No, until the 24th of December. Because I want to celebrate with people, Christmas, I'm still human for the most part, kind of, I think. Why am I trying to do what I'm trying to do? This world, as I said before, needs love. Love starts with the self. Then that love is manifested towards either someone else or the entire world. I want to become an example of an awakened human, a fifth dimensional human, to teach everyone else to be fifth dimensional humans. Because if nothing changes, the death of the soul is imminent. In essence, the control system will be too tight to be able to change anything. So, I am not going to eat until the 24th with the attempt to first of all purify my body of all the toxins that are introduced in our bodies on a daily basis. I'm only going to drink water, like 1 or 2, perhaps more liters of water per day. And when I get to the point where the body starts eating itself, I want to mentally, with intent, infuse my own spiritual power, my soul, into the physical body so that the body feeds off of my own energy alone. And hopefully by the end, I'll be able to function in the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th dimensions all at the same time, all the time. In essence, manifest my light into this reality. And if I'm able to reach that point, I'll be an example for everyone to do this. And perhaps more people will wake up, and perhaps together we stand a chance to destroy the system from taking over our very souls. As I said, this earth is a cancer, and in essence, I am trying to become the antidote. And the motive is love. Love of self, love for everybody else, and love for my eternal soulmate who is very much in the system, and we cannot be together for various reasons yet, because I am very awake and she is not, just like most people in this world. So, just water till the 24th. And I'm going to monitor my physical changes over time. Now, I'm still going to continue doing my daily activities, including my exercises. So I would like to see how my body transforms or how much weight I lose until then. Now, because I've been drinking significantly since the pandemic started, I have a little bit of a belly, see? A little bit of a belly. I should have a six pack, but I have a little bit of a belly. I want to see how my body transforms, including my muscle mass. Does it go away? Does it stay? Do I become stronger? Does it stay? Do I become stronger? And so forth. It's also proof that I'm actually doing what I'm about to do. So, yeah. Every day I'll be doing this just to see. This world needs change. And I've spent half my life having visions and the desire to do something about the oncoming apocalypse. This is why I was born. I was born to help everybody. And now's the time, because if you look at all that is happening in the world, this world is on a path of self-destruction. Perhaps by starting to do this, something will change. I already see the apocalypse. Initially I said until January 1st, but now I give it till January 22nd, the day that Trump is supposed to pass his leadership to Biden. If it doesn't come until then to me it's become very clear. The apocalypse itself is the transition to technocracy. I do not want to be part of that world. I want to be part of a spiritual, loving world. If I'm unable to do something in this world, then I'll go to the next world and leave this body.